Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael,
Today we're checking out the A.R.T. project.
or the ART Project. Though ART stands for Art Rescue Team,
Art Rescue Team.
which is art
Art. I love it.
from the op. This
Yes.
game plays 1 to 6 players. It is fully cooperative and plays in about 40 minutes. So,
I just have to say that I love the art.
the art in the Art
The
Project.
artwork by Vincent Dutre. Uh, Amazing as always. I've
Yes.
come to know and love his art style, and
And
it brings
you would
this
recognize. Yeah.
like alive. It makes the game alive. It's just so cool.
Yeah, I agree. So, thanks to the op for providing us this copy of the ART project, but they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all
All
the
the
games.
games.
So now let's get into all
All
the
the rules
rules.
with Michael.
So, we are not playing on the standard Japan map. We are playing on the Egypt map. Each map will have its own rules, but I will describe everything as if we were playing on the original Japan map. So, each player is going to take 3 health tokens, assuming that you are playing it on the moderate difficulty level. There are 4 difficulty levels that you can play at. Easy, in which you will start with 4 health tokens, moderate with 3 health tokens, hard with 2 health tokens, and the difficulty level called They Did Not Know It Was Impossible, So They Did It. You will get exactly 1 health token.
That's impossible.
That's impossible. So, you will place 3 fuel canisters on the back of the van. However, we have not. More on that later. 3 guns in the ammunition and gun area of the van, and 3 walkie-talkies in the front little walkie-talkie section of our fantastic VW van. So, notice that there are 6 tokens of each type. That is indeed a hard limit. So you can never have more than 6 fuel or 6 guns or 6 walkie-talkies at any time. You will start out by placing 2 agent pawns, or these little wooden hands.
So cute.
You will place them 2 on each city. Yes, we know that there are 3 in ours. Just roll with it for right now.
I just want to, before you go further,
What?
I just want to point out that, I love when games go the extra mile instead of like, these could have easily been cubes.
This could have just been a white cube.
But it's just so great to see like the different like guns and walkie-talkies and gasoline hands. I think that's great. Sorry.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that.
Absolutely, I agree. So, we are going to put our player pawns on the spot with the flag. And you'll see that we have a crate of artwork up here in this northernmost city that is only for this scenario. So, we are also going to shuffle the stack of mission cards into a single deck, then take 12 cards from the bottom and place this stop token. The end tile is what they call it. Place this end tile on top of these 12 mission cards and place the whole stack together like so. So as you can see, we've got to work down quite a ways before our time runs out. So,
We barely did the first game.
now keep in mind that although this game does play 1 to 6 players, whenever playing with 5 or 6 players, it can be more of a challenge. So they strongly advise that you play with 2 to 4 players your first time playing the ART project. So, the uh, the hands here are, like I mentioned before, are called agent tokens, and that is from what is this called? The White Hand, which is an evil corporation that are stealing countless works of art around the globe. And it is our job to acquire these crates of artwork before the White Hand collects them, and even worse, takes over these cities along the way. So hopefully this won't be a super fast game because there's a couple of features on this map that I can tell
Scare
it's
us.
going to make it a little bit difficult, but we're
No,
going to give it a
we're
try.
gonna do our bestest.
So, as I mentioned before, there are three resources in this game. Whenever we spend resources, they come from our shared supply on the van board. If there are not enough resources of the required type, we can spend one of our own health tokens for each missing resource. So if I needed 5 walkie-talkies, I could spend these 3 walkie-talkies and 2 of my 3 hearts. Now, keep in mind that if I start with 3 hearts, I am not limited to 3 hearts. I could gain 8, 9, 10 hearts possibly. However, it's not likely that I'm going to have
Yeah.
8 hearts because you're going to be short on resources pretty much the entire game.
Yeah.
So now that you cannot spend a health token instead of another resource if there are resources that can be spent. This is what they call the golden rule. So if we have something in the supply, we have to spend that first before we can spend our health tokens. Whenever a player earns resources, you're going to take it from this area and place it into the van, which is the shared supply. Um, Whenever you gain health, you take a health token from the stock. You can either place it on your own player card or give it to any other player anywhere on the map. Now, we didn't ever do that in our game, but keep in mind that it doesn't matter who acquires the health token, it can be given to either player.
Oh, that's nice.
So, however, when a player loses health, you must lose your own health tokens. You cannot take from somebody else who can afford it. So, um, each of the game rounds is composed of 4 main phases. First, the mission, then the movement, then the fight, then the end of the round phase. Whenever we're planning the mission, which is the first phase, each player is going to draw 2 mission cards from the deck. You can draw these in any order you want, but if I am chosen to take the first 2 cards, I am taking the top 2 cards. I can't take one card, let Steph take 2 cards because I see what's on top, and then I take my second card. I have to take both of my cards at one time. But it doesn't matter who takes cards in which order, as long as you take your 2 cards one after the other. So, um, and then after you've received your 2 cards, you can say anything you want about your cards, but you cannot show them to the other players. You can say anything you want. You can, for example, you can say, "Hey guys, I'm going to need a fuel token in order to play a very cool card. Can someone get me a fuel token before I play?" Or you might say, "Hey, I need a gun, or I'm going to lose a health token." So any of those things you can say without any sort of a problem. After, so of the 2 cards you have, you're going to have to play one of those 2 cards, and the other one you're just going to discard. After you've made up your mind about which card you want to play, each player is going to play one mission card. So during the play a mission card phase, you're going to play one mission card in its entirety and then discard all of the other ones in a discard pile. And to do so, let me take one from the very bottom. You'll notice that this has to do with artifacts because there is a cool skull on this side of the card. But on this side, first you're going to see what resources that you must lose. And then you're going to see where agents will appear. And in this case, it's going to appear in the city with a music note on it. For instance, it's going to go in this city on our board. And then you're going to receive 2 walkie-talkies and a health token. Yeah, either you or anyone on the map. Finally, this is going to give us one icon for the artifact location. And we're going to place that here on the side of the board. Once we have collected 3 of this symbol, we will immediately place one artwork in that city, assuming that that city has not been overrun by the white hand. You can discover several art pieces in a single round. However, you must discover them one at a time, even if the discarded clue cards could give you more of them. We had an instance in the game that we were playing where we had to get rid of all of our cards, which it had 3 of one thing and 3 of another thing. And we had to get rid of all of those cards, but we could only collect one artwork in one of those cities. We could not get both of them. However, if we had 3 skulls and we had 3 of something else, the 3 skulls would go, we'd get an artwork there. The 3 books, for example, might then go, and we'd get a crate there as well. So you can get multiple in a turn, but you can get them only one at a time. So if for some reason a city has been lost, for example, if we have this token here, this book city has been lost. If an art piece would have been put there, all you do is discard those cards and you don't get anything in that city. And you've lost whatever icons were also on those cards. Notice that some of these cards will have multiple dissimilar symbols on them. So, um, now, anytime that you have those 3 symbols, you must place the art out there. Even if you don't want to do it or you might not need it, you have to put the art piece token on the city with that symbol. So, once everyone has played their mission card, then the players have to decide after discussion where you want to move to. Oh, I should mention this first. If you want another mission card, you can do so, and it's going to cost 1 resource. And then you can claim a third mission card off the top of the deck, which is why you're going to play 1 and discard all of the others to the discard pile. Keeping in mind, obviously, that this is a timer that's going to run out when we reach the end tile. So, also, if for some reason we're going to place agents in this location that has been lost, we're going to take those gloves, those white gloves, the agent pawns, and put them on this white hand location. This is going to make all of the white hand agents stronger. So avoid doing that if at all possible. So, as I mentioned before, after we've played our mission cards, then we must decide where we want our player pawns to move. There's no turn order to this either. We have to decide in which order we want to move our pawns. And for each movement of our player pawn, we have to spend 1 fuel. So for me to move 1, 2, 3 to this location, I have to spend 3 fuel. And then Steph, if she wants to join me, she will also have to spend 3 fuel. Keep in mind that we cannot move through any cities that have been lost. So keep that in mind. You cannot stop in or go through a lost city. Now, that's one of the things that scares me on this map. It's that it's one big long line. It's not interconnected like the initial map, which is the Japan map, which is on the other side of this board. As you can see with some of these locations will branch off of one another. Some of these locations are very interconnected. Our map, not so much. Our map is just one big long line. think I actually knocked some of our gloves. I think that's correct. So, um, after we have moved all art pieces in a city with a player pawn and no agent pawn are immediately collected and placed on the rescue track here. Um, Placing this art here is going to be good in some ways and bad in others because it's going to raise the strength of all of the other agents. So keep that in mind that when the threat level goes up, they get stronger. So, um, afterwards, you can decide if you want to fight the agents located in the cities that you are in. Again, there is no turn order to this, so just make sure you go in the best order. And there can be only one fight in each city. So if both of us are here in this bottom city here with the little film strip, we can fight together if we want. I can't. We can't do it where I fight this fight and then Steph fights this fight. We have to do it all together. Alternatively, if I were up here and she were down here, then each of us will fight individually.
Or we could choose to.
Yes, you never have to fight if you don't want to. So, in each city where you decide to fight, choose a leader. Obviously, if you're the only person in that city, you are the leader. You are going to roll your own die plus any ally dice that you have collected along the way. The ally dice are these black dice here. These ally dice cost you walkie talkies to get. So let's say I decided to fight these three agents and I had three ally dice. That's great. I'm going to roll these four d6s. Now, these are all standard d6s. So it's not where my dice are better than the ally dice or worse than. They are all normal d6s. So I am going to roll the dice. Looks like I've got 15 here. And what am I trying to beat? I am trying to beat the number of agents in the city plus the current threat level plus the number of gloves that have been placed here. Remember, whenever we place agents in a city that has been lost, that increases the strength. So if there were two gloves here, their strength would be 3 and 6 is 9 and 2 is 11. As long as I have at least 11, I have one. And I'm going to pull all three of these gloves off. They have been defeated. If there is an art piece in a city where that fight is won, hey, I get it. And it's going to go to the art track immediately. Now, that's going to be important for which fight to start with because now Steph's going to have to fight. She will take her die and again, all the allied dice. These allies aren't traveling with me, they are part of the entire team. So Steph will roll, but now the strength is 8, 10, 12 right now that she will have to try to get. So now, let's say Steph and I were together. Choose a leader, and the leader is who is responsible if, for some reason, we don't make our roll. So I'm here. Steph is here, and I'm going to roll however many agent dice. Let's say that there's one die. We roll the dice. Steph will roll hers. I will roll mine. That's a really good roll. I've got 14 there. We clearly beat 8, 10, 12. But let's say that we didn't. Let's say that we rolled really poorly. 1, 1, 2, for example.
It's really bad.
That's really bad. We can spend cards in order to re-roll dice. Every icon that is on these cards, we can roll up to that many dice or one die that many times. So if there were one of these cards with two symbols on it, we could re-roll two of these terrible dice. Alternatively, or additionally, these guns are going to be worth 2 points each. So if we almost made it and we need another 4 points, I can go 2, 4. Hey, we got it. We spent those guns and we defeated those agents. Yay! Now, what happens if no matter what we do, we're not going to beat the agents? Well, whoever is the leader is going to have to take the problem the punishment for that. Um, you will just lose a health token, discarding it back to the stock. It doesn't matter how badly you lost by, the leader will just lose one health token. So, at the end of the round, after the fighting phase, if there are 5 or more agents in a city and you did not defeat them this round, they are going to instantly take over that city, and that city is now lost. Remember,
No.
you're not going to be able to go through that city, so this is going to be really difficult on the Egypt map. We will be lost on one side of the map or the other, so keep that in mind.
No.
These 5 agent tokens or more, if there were 6 or 7 of them, they all go to the discard pile. But remember, any future agent tokens are all going to go to this hand spot down here in the corner. So, um, if you end up on the lost city at the end of the round, for example, let's say I was here and I lost this fight and we lose this city. During the next movement phase, I must move out of the city. If no move is possible, for instance, if both of these had also been lost, the game is over. I cannot move out of that lost city.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's bad. Don't do that. Pro tip. So, how do you avoid being in such a bad situation? Well, those ally dice are super important. During your turn or between phases, it doesn't really matter which, you can spend the number of walkie talkies equal to this shield value. And notice it gets cheaper as you go, although the threat goes up. You could spend this many walkie talkies to permanently buy one ally die. So starts off at 6, goes down to 5 a couple of times, down to 4, down to 3. It becomes a lot easier, but you're going to need those ally dice super early on. So the end game is triggered 4 different ways. 3 of those ways you lose. As soon as one player loses their last health token, you lose. When the end tile is revealed, go ahead and deal out however many more cards that you need. But at the end of the round, if you have not acquired all the art pieces you need, you all lose. If you cannot place an agent or a lost city marker because you've run out of markers in the stock, you immediately lose as well. But as soon as we've placed an art piece on all of the spaces of the art piece track, we immediately win the game.
Woo-hoo.
And that happened to us at the very end after we had revealed the end tile the very first
I'm
time
like,
we played.
there's no way we could do it if there's agents, but we didn't have to fight.
And we did.
Yeah.
We did.
So,
Matter of fact, we didn't have to fight the very last time, and we barely won.
if we did
So,
have to fight, we were done.
now, all of the 6 mission maps, there are 3 of these boards, they are double-sided, and they each have a different map that contains slightly different rules. They strongly recommend starting with the Japanese mission map. So, what's different about the Egypt mission map? Well, we're going to place 2 pawns in the 3 southern cities and 3 pawns in the northern 4 cities. In addition, we've got that art marker on the northernmost city. So, we don't start with any fuel like we normally would. Whenever we're moving southward, it costs us 1 fuel like normal, 1 fuel per road segment. When we're moving up the Nile, moving downstream, which is northward, then it costs us no fuel
Oh, wow.
to move northward.
We have a boat truck.
So we're going down the Nile. Downstream is up to the
Okay,
north.
all right.
So
We can go as far as we want.
yes.
That's great.
So Yes, it can be great, but man, it starts off super difficult. So I'm going to put this back on the bottom because that's where it came from. We're going to draw two cards. You going to take that one?
Yep.
And the next one.
Yep.
And I'm going to take these two. Looks like I've got a pair of tokens, a pair of symbols on each of mine.
I like this one a lot.
Really?
So I'm going to play it.
Really? Well, hold on because I have very specific features. One of mine I have to lose hearts. One of mine I have to lose guns.
Well, so I'm going to play mine.
Yes.
I lose a heart.
You lose a heart.
But I get two guns.
You get two guns.
And a walkie.
And a walkie-talkie.
And there's no hands.
There's no hands. That's really good.
And look, it puts it in the film place where we are.
That's really good.
Hey, guess what you have?
I do have two film, but man,
we can do it.
No, we lose a city.
Oh my.
We would lose this city.
What if we?
Boom,
What if one of us went down there?
One of us up there.
Yeah, and one of us stayed around.
Up here, you mean?
Yeah.
Only if we get an ally die.
Does yours give a walkie by chance?
Yes, it does.
Because we could get an ally.
But I lose two hearts.
Oh my god.
And we should have talked about this, and I did mention that.
It's fine.
I did mention that.
You don't have to do that.
I did. Let me finish. I did mention that we gain two guns, which we don't have, which we can't get.
Okay.
The other one would cost us two guns. I gain a fuel and a heart.
Okay, do it.
Well, that's the question. And we don't instantly lose a city. And I could use some hearts just to get the ally die. I could go up here, take them out, because that's where it's going to drop an agent.
Do what you feel is best.
I'd have to roll a 10 on two dice.
Tough. We have tons of guns.
Not if I play this card.
Yep.
We lose two guns.
Yeah. We still have tons of guns.
As much as it would be great to get this art down here, I'm going to play this one. Discarding this one because, man, I can't show that to you. Put the discards down here. I'm going to lose two guns. We're going to place one of the, where was yours? No, you had none.
I know.
You didn't have any.
Yeah.
We're going to place this here. We're going to place this here. I'm going to take one heart. Then I'm going to spend two hearts and four walkie-talkies to get one ally die. Sounds good? I think it sounds great.
So we could just stay here.
We could.
And fight the hands here. Why not?
We could, and it would probably save us the guns. I was a little worried about this, but sure, we could do that.
It's not getting lost yet.
Are you the leader? I'll let you even roll my die.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't touch those. We get these. That's a 6, Steph.
I guess two guns, or we could spend a card to re-roll.
What? It's an 8.
So one gun.
It's 6 and 2 is 8.
I thought you said it was 10.
This is 10.
Ah.
This is 8.
Well, we could either spend a gun or spend a card to re-roll.
Gun. Bang. We did it. Killed them. Good job, us.
2 books seems good.
2 books seems good. Oh, by the way, I am the king.
Mm.
The art just absolutely fantastic. It's got a little backstory for each of these. Steph doesn't like the red one for some reason because it is a pawn. But look, it's Santa Claus.
It's also orange.
It's supposed to be red like Santa stuff, but sure. Anyway, super attractive colors. Oh, look, I have 2 books as well. Oh, no.
My books are terrible. The other one is terrible too, so I'll let you play first because my cards are not great.
I am gonna fight some stuff. Oh, put this back. I am gonna have to fight some stuff. Fight some stuff. Fight some stuff. Are you going to the book area? Because there's gonna be art there.
I mean, I can.
I'm gonna play this one. We lose nothing. We get 3 agents right here. And I get 2 hearts. Keep in mind that um, whenever we are spending hearts for walkie talkies, it's the one time that we could each give up hearts along with walkie talkies to get agent dice. So that's cool. We immediately have 3, so ta da! It's right here.
So we're gonna give up the bottom 2 cities then?
No, I'm gonna fight.
We're gonna fight the.
I'm gonna go there and fight.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give the bottom 2 cities.
I thought you said. Okay, great.
I said I am gonna fight some dudes. Fight some dudes. You remember that song? I remember that song.
Yikes. All right, I think we do.
Cool little postcard from the white hand there.
God. It's really bad, but I'm gonna play this.
Yes.
It costs a heart and
Cost a heart.
gun.
And a gun.
I know. They go here.
What?
We get 2 walkies
Okay.
and some gas.
Whoa. What is it? It's 2 more books. Now, keep in mind, if we hit 3 books, we just lose the artwork. There can only be 1 artwork on the space. Well, that could be re-rolls.
Sure.
I am moving downstream,
Sure.
downstream.
Go with you.
Go with me downstream.
Sure.
So, I've got 4 hearts. I think I can be the leader.
Yeah.
So that'll be fine, right? We need to get 11 total.
Better than my ones.
How about
Not.
11?
Wow.
11.
Save the city.
You're welcome. Wow. We saved it. Next. Next round. Looks like 2 more books. I'd recommend not doing that one.
I have 2 books in my hand.
Oh, joy. Well, we're going to lose them regardless.
Is there another way we could use a card? I could draw a card by using a resource. If it made sense.
That's not a resource.
I know.
There's nothing you can do to stop that. Oh, yeah, you could draw this skull.
Right.
That is
That's what I'm
correct.
getting at.
You can.
Let's see how bad these ones are.
Well, let me come up with some more resources. I think that's probably where is the Skull City? It's here, right?
Yeah.
I think I want to move up to that book city.
Yeah. I don't hate this one. I really don't like this one. So, guess what? I'm just gonna play that one. If I play this one, I could play it, but I maybe want to do this instead.
Well, it highly influences what I do.
So should I use like gas or something?
Well, that is the question. Where are you dropping dudes?
Right now, I'm looking at drawing a card.
Not my question.
So I'm dropping no dudes right now. This one otherwise would be film.
That is specifically my question. So I probably don't want to drop dudes in the film spot. So yeah, I could play this. I will kill a gun. I will get a dude in the music spot, and that is it. Unfortunately. Could eat a walkie. Or you can just play that and we'll lose 2 cards. Though without any guns, might
I hate this card, so I think we should use something.
do it. Gas or walkie? You say a guess.
I think we need walkies to get more dice.
Okay.
Can't play it.
You can.
Cannot play this card.
Looks like you're spending another resource. That's books.
So I should just play this
I
card.
think you just play it. No, that sucked.
That's really bad. Sorry.
Spending a walkie and a gas. Yeah, should have thought.
Well,
But you get 2 hearts.
I do, which is the cost of this
Yeah.
card.
Well, that's why you couldn't play it.
I guess that goes
Here. And oh, hey, these disappear.
All right, we're gonna lose real fast.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
Not looking great, guys. I guess we're going to go to the art space.
Well, I was going to,
But
we just don't have enough walkie-talkies. Sure. You can come with me, or you can stay up there.
6, 7, 8, 9. I should probably go with you.
Sure. All right. Need a 9. I got
1.
8.
I got 1.
You are fantastic help.
Pitiful.
You are
Can't hold my own heist.
about the worst. But I'm carrying you along with me. God. Next round, ding ding. Now we know. Now we won't lose one on
Sure.
this. Give it to me just so I can actually play it. Maybe.
Oh, 2 busts. But you have 2 busts too.
What? I do have 2 busts, but that's way up here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a little bit leery about going way away.
Well, I have a pretty good one. So it puts, because if I play it first, it's gonna put a thing in the skull.
In the skulls.
So should I do it? Would you
Sure.
rather have it in the skulls?
It could be good there.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
I'm gonna
Let's
spend
see.
a heart
Yeah.
as a gasoline. Because my heart is gasoline.
Okay, and then you're gonna get 3 walkies.
Yeah.
And then that and this disappear.
Yeah.
To get the art in the Skull City.
Yeah.
All right, seems good. We have 4 walkies.
Oh, walkies. Okay.
What do I do?
There's
I
one friend. I'm not one friend.
I am spending 2 hearts, getting 1 walkie. 5 walkies gives another ally die.
It only costs 5?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes, indeed. This was good, but would have triggered problems here.
Bad things.
Well, it's not necessarily the worst.
Shall-
But A, it's upstream, and B, there's no crate there.
Shall we go downstream 1 space?
Well, we're starting to have trouble with being able to swim back upstream.
I know, but
Yeah.
we got to. We got to.
Yeah. So the it's going to be 11.
But we have 2 extra dice. We have 4 dice. Should be easy.
I'm wondering if just one of us should go as my thinking.
That's fine if you can handle it. But we have no guns.
That's yeah, but we've got rerolls if we need them.
Yeah,
I'm trying to avoid both of us going and then we not be able to get back.
Okay, that's fine. Good luck.
Do you want to
Leaving the friend behind that does nothing for you?
Do you for reasons? Do you want to go upstream at all or no? You don't want to risk it?
We got no gas.
No, we got hearts. You can get beat up on the way.
Don't use a heart yet. I'll stay. You go.
Or we don't have to fight at all. We can just stay here.
No.
And we don't have to worry about
No, I think
we should
I think
travel.
you should go.
I'm going.
You got this. You or I go, but I roll poorly.
I'm going. That looks really fantastic.
Amazing. Amazingly good.
That looks like I didn't even need you.
I know. I knew you didn't. That's sad.
No, Steph, stay here.
Stay here. This cooperative game, we don't really need it. Now it's a solo game.
Steph is the one friend. You're drawing two. I'm not three. I'm drawing two. Wow, we're plowing through these cards really quickly.
This is a good one.
I can't play either of these yet. Hope that you can do something.
I'll do this.
I need
I
resources.
lose nothing.
That's great.
We get some hands though.
Where?
Here and here.
Wow, that's fantastic.
We get one of all the things.
Wow, I really need that. You just don't even know.
This goes over here.
And this goes here. Fantastic.
Fantastic. See, I'm the good helping hand.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
I am going to begrudgingly this. Give up 2 fuel
Oh my goodness.
to get 2 guns and a heart
And a hand.
and a hand where I am. But an icon.
Wow.
I get an icon. And then I can just stay here and beat these guys up. I just need to get a 12 with some guns.
I don't think I should move.
Probably not.
I was debating on moving to the
Music note. That's a 14.
With 3 dice.
And it would cost you a heart. Hopefully I can come upstream and join you in a minute. That looks like an 8. I need a 12. That's 2 guns. Did we get rid of this?
Try and reroll a 1.
Yeah. That looks like an 11.
Boo.
That's a long way upstream. That's a 12. Man, these are hard now. Well, I saved the guns. Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna have to go back this way and you're gonna go this way.
Sure.
We're gonna split.
Because I'm almost there.
I think we gotta do this bus card.
Let's do it.
Oh, lots of bus cards.
Hopefully this is not a bust. You okay? I got this. Get rid of a walkie. Get a fuel. Nobody goes on. We get a bust. Boom.
Well,
Yay us. Go team.
I needed that walkie, but
Well, we should have talked about it. It's my fault. You need help?
I'll just use a heart as a walkie.
Okay.
We're gonna put 2 hands here.
Wow.
Really bad idea. But we got some gas. And a gun.
Hey, guess where you're going?
I'm going upstream.
You're going upstream.
Yeah.
I'm going downstream. Yay. I think you should go first.
I definitely should go first.
You should absolutely go first.
I have no heart though.
Don't lose. That's why we have 4 guns here.
Okay.
That's 8 of your 16 points needed.
We should definitely re-roll this.
We should re-roll a lot. Here you go, Steph. 2 dice.
I get to re-roll 2 dice.
Yeah, re-roll the 1 and then re-roll the, well, whatever order you want.
Can I do the 1 at a time?
Let me look. I'm gonna make double short.
Why do I roll so poorly?
Yeah, it's really bad. 2 dice can be re-rolled by their owners simultaneously. So, yes, you have to roll them both at the same time. How about 6, 9, 12 out of 16? I think that's sufficient.
Kill 2 guns.
Kill 2 guns and wipe out every glove here.
Right, that's not the worst.
That's not the worst. That's not the worst.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
I've seen worse. Did you kill 2 guns?
No.
I think you should probably kill 2 guns.
Right.
Yeah, now you got it. I have
Much better.
an 11 of 13. How about a gun?
Yeah.
It seems like worth doing. Now they're even stronger.
We're keeping the board clean though.
However, now we only need 4
Walkie.
walkie-talkies.
Okay. If we could somehow magically get a
Well,
no agents here.
hopefully.
And
Well, I do have a music note here.
music note. We got one too.
Whoa, it's really awesome.
I'm gonna play mine because it's great.
I might play mine too.
Kill the gun.
Kill the gun. What? Okay, do it.
Put this there.
Okay.
And get a walkies. This goes over there.
And that's this. Well, I'm gonna make us lose a city.
What?
Okay.
Okay, do it if you need to.
I mean, I think it's probably the best plan. We get 2 here. We get a heart. We get a walkie. That seems good. Do we want another die?
Yep. If you want me to go down to save the city, I could also try and do
Well,
that.
that's the question. You can get that for free, or you can go save.
All those cards are gone though.
Yes, that just happened. And we have no guns. So you roll poorly, it's over. You can stay there.
Okay, we can.
Well, we can still get we could still get the thing. We could still get the die. It's going to cost the 2 walkies and both of our spare hearts. But we don't have to move. We don't have to fight.
Yeah, no. I think we wait on the die for not fighting.
I agree. So you get this.
Yeah.
That's done.
Let's do that again.
Let's do that again. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. I do have a music note.
I have a painting. 2 paintings.
Oh, we lost this, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Dead to us. Do you have 2 paintings?
No. I have no paintings.
Well,
I think I'm doing this.
this is pretty good. So
Okay,
you
I think
go
I'm doing this
first.
bust.
All right.
Which, hey, you've got a bust. If
Yeah.
that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm spending a guess. I'm putting a dude in the books. We get a gun and a heart. And that's our first bust. Getting rid of music note. 2 in my city. Fuel. Walkie.
No cost other than the hands.
All right. I am spending 1 heart and 3 walkies for die.
Yep, you're going upstream. Downstream.
Could go upstream. Could go upstream, but man, that's a 19 roll.
With only 1 gun. You do have cards available too, but yeah.
I think we don't fight. I think we don't fight, don't move.
Okay. Then we're done.
Because we might open that up here.
Yep.
And then it's just still one fight at 20 or something, but maybe we get Wookiees.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's a double thing. And a single one. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I can do mine. Is it 3 or more? Do they all disappear? I believe all of them disappear.
I like mine, but it adds agents for you.
I'm looking. Well, it's not the end of the world. I'm still looking. As soon as there are 3 identical clues, these clue cards are immediately discarded. I think you just discard the 3. As it says, as soon as there are 3 identical, these clue cards are immediately discarded.
Yeah.
So I think if I would have 4, I could choose the one to get
I'm
rid
gonna
of.
say choose.
All right, I have to get rid of 1 walkie and a gun or 2 walkies.
Awesome job, Jelvia.
What do you think, Stephanie? I'm communicating with you. I need to get rid of 2 walkies, which I cannot do,
I can get 2 walkies.
or a walkie and a gun.
Let me do mine first, and then you can decide.
Then I'll decide.
Okay, this is going out.
Okay.
2 of these.
2 in mine.
And then I get 2
2
walkies
walkies and a heart.
Do you want the heart?
Uh,
You're the one that's gonna be fighting.
I'm going to be fighting,
Take it.
just in case. So the question is, could get another whole die. No, I can't. I can't get another whole die because I have to spend the walkies.
Hey, Laura.
Hello, Laura.
Michael.
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 I think what are you? You're not going upstream or anything. So I think I'm spending 2 walkies.
Okay.
I'm getting a guy here. I get 2 guns. And that gives the 3rd symbol for where I am.
Okay.
So now I'm fighting.
Fight.
Fight. I need 20 on 4 dice. Whee!
Not with that. Not at all with that.
Looks like 11.
Oh my god, you should probably re-roll.
How about a reroll?
Oh.
Still 11. That's 17. That's not going to do it. That looks like a heart.
You lose.
Well, unless you know of another way I can do it.
No.
I also don't know. I don't think I lose the art. Yep, just lose a health token.
Oh, that was rough.
Yes, it was.
That was super rough.
Yep. Now we do this. I got 2 music notes.
You got a music note.
I can do this.
I can do mine.
All right, let's do it. I'm getting rid of a gun and a fuel and a heart for 2 walkies.
Wow.
Enjoy.
So, okay. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be really harsh, though.
Yeah.
We might lose.
I can't help that.
This is gonna be the last round. We either do it or we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
You spend a heart.
You get 2 hands here.
Did you give up the 2 fuel?
Yeah.
All right, that's 2 fuel. I get 2 more guys.
I know, but we
Thus,
spend these to get an extra die for both of us.
Yeah.
Because
And that gives a music note.
unfortunately, we have no cards for rerolls, so it's basically a this is it kind of moment.
So spending 4.
Yeah.
For an ally.
Yeah.
Are you coming down with me?
I wasn't going to, but should I?
Probably not. I think we just roll with it. Literally.
I mean, I can because there's nobody here. I could move.
Now, wait a second. Time out. After movement, if there are no agents, you get this. And we spend 3 walkies. In between phases during the round, the players can decide to spend walkie-talkie. So it's 3.
Right,
You had to collect this.
But what I'm saying is, I could move to you instead of that. Because now it makes it even harder for you.
Yeah, it does, because it increases by 4. So you're moving up here.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
So we're spending 4 of these.
We're spending 4.
We got this now.
I'm a leader.
We got this now. It's fine.
16, 18, 20, 22. Let's go.
6.
A lot.
Killed it. That was 25.
15, 21, 25. We got it big time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and matter of fact, you could have stayed back and did it, but who knew? Who knew?
3, 2, 1, 1, 1.
Exactly.
It's like, you don't
Yeah.
know.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. We need 2 more.
We took the safe way.
We took the safe way. However, we need 2 more art.
Well, there's 2 on the board.
They're super difficult ones.
Yeah, but there's
Let's
2
go.
on the board. We need gasoline to get back upstream.
Oh boy, I cannot give gasoline.
I got 1 here.
You have a gas?
Yeah. This here.
Okay.
And this there, and then that's done.
This is here. What is that's
easy.
I
cannot
bad. Give gas. Yeah, I can't do the other, so I'm doing this one.
The problem is we have little hearts.
This, I spend a gun
and nothing.
You get this.
We get 2. Oh, that puts the artwork out. Not that helpful, but sure.
Not yet.
Now, do you think
we have to go way upstream?
I know. The problem is, should we go this way or should I go? No.
No, not yet. Not yet.
We can always go that way.
We can always go that way. 1, 2. I can get us gas.
I can't do either of these cards, so.
All right, let's get you something.
Unless you can get me a heart, and then in which case
I cannot get you a heart.
Oh gosh.
I'm spending this and getting 2 of these and putting this in the book city. And that's done. It's the best I got.
I absolutely can't do either of these.
Hey, how about spending 1 of those gas? And this still might not help us.
I can't do it.
Why about spending a gas? I mean, it's all we've got. That's all we can do.
Can't do it.
Well, how about if you spend a gas?
I have no choice. Well,
it has to be free, and some of them are.
Gas, of course.
You cannot play your cards.
No.
That's the end. You cannot play a card.
Yeah, because these were my 2 initial ones.
I couldn't help you with what you needed.
Yeah, you had a heart one too. So.
I had a heart and I had to do the gun.
Oh, God!
It's that close.
But then, so I spent, and then I got this where you need to spend a walkie, and then I got this one where you spend a heart, and then I got this one that we didn't know had more gas.
Had you gotten this, and I could have gone downstream.
Yeah.
Assuming you could have played one of those cards, then I would have needed a 28. 5, 10, 14, 17, 18, no. I mean, 28 is 5, 5, 5, 6, 6.
I mean,
no, you would have had to have come too.
Yeah.
Downstream.
Could have, yeah.
And you could have.
Yeah.
But it's 6 5s.
I mean, it's hard.
Or it's
pretty well considered.
All things considered, that was not bad. So I got to say, I love the challenge that this provides.
Mission Impossible.
I mean, it really is. Now, keep in mind, you aren't ever forced to fight, which I also like.
I also like
So
that
it
too.
lets you take strategic risks. How
Yeah.
far do you want to push it? And look, there were not many cards left. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8 cards left.
Oh my goodness.
So we were on the last few turns, no matter what.
Yeah, it's always risky spending hearts as resources because that is like critical.
Yes.
Like if you get cards you can't play, and then like you always want to have a backup heart.
You always want to back up hard. And Steph's like, oh, I've got hearts. 2 of them.
Let's
go.
It's everything's fine until it's not fine.
Until it's not.
You know,
It's not a problem until it's a problem.
Goes. I love this game. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I want to try the other maps. I want to see what I want to try this map again
Because
see if we can win.
This playing style is a lot different than the other one.
Oh yeah,
Because it's always going downstream if you can. So
it's
yeah,
awesome. It's awesome. I would try this with more people.
absolutely.
Split up and like kind of go as teams and take your chances. I like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, the deck will go a lot faster with more people. So that's
part of the problem.
That's where like 5 and 6 players could be really challenging because you have fewer rounds, but you have more people. So in theory, it's fine, right?
Yeah, you got more dice.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, you got more cards that you're playing, and
Of course, then you have to spend the gas to go send the VW bus all around Japan, picking up.
What's also interesting about this
everybody.
map
Yes.
is that it's free to go
right down the river.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's clever to me. So
Yeah.
I was expecting it like it's so hard to move back and forth, but it's not that hard. I don't know. There's a lot of good choices.
Yeah, looking forward to playing the other maps for sure. The initial Japan map is right here. As you will notice, there are different ways you can go, and you're not locked out. It might be inconvenient for you to go around the island,
right?
But you're not locked out. Here, you're locked. So
I think we managed it pretty well.
I think so.
Considering.
Yeah, let the ones taking over, put them out on the ends.
Yeah.
But that's what you got to do in this game. So
this was our second play. We lost our second play. We won the first game.
Won the first one, lost the second.
It could have gone very poorly the first round. The first time we played, but we managed.
We got the last 2 pieces of art on the last play without a fight.
Those 2. So if we had to fight, I don't think we would have won because it was an individual. We
were in 2 different cities.
We each had to go collect because it was the last turn. Because
it was the last turn we ran out.
We had no choice, so we had to go move to different.
But two art were on the board, and we were in the cities. And she's like, "Wait, we don't have to fight."
I'm like, "We're dead," and then I'm like, "Oh, we don't have to fight," like you said, and that's what they.
And I was like, "Yeah, we won."
So.
And you're like, "No, check it." Like, yeah, we won.
So had we had to roll, I would have lost. I would have had to.
Oh, we only had like 3 ally dice.
That, and I was down to 1 heart. We had no guns. I mean, we were just out of everything.
Like today.
Right this second, but we did lose this second. So sorry about that. Probably my fault somehow. Rolling a 1 is not great.
The white hand wins.
No.
They sent us a postcard with the stolen artwork.
That's what happened.
That's what happened. That is the A.R.T. project.
I love it. I think it's great.
Highly recommend it. So
yeah.
Be sure to pick up a copy.
Yes.
And if you enjoyed this teach and playthrough and you want more just like it, you can check out Steph's YouTube channel at BoardGamerSteph. Or you can come to twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, where we stream through full teach and playthrough of 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch where we play all the games.
And for those on Twitch, we will be right back.